I'm Tom, and first and foremost, people, thank you so much. 700 subscribers. We did it. We're not just did we do it, we absolutely smashed it. And again, I don't like asking for subscribers. That's not why I do this, but I did plateau on that 690 mark for a while. That's been blown out of the water, and I genuinely thank you so much. It's really put a smile on my face over this Easter bank holiday weekend. Now, let's talk about Ben Whittaker versus Liam Cameron. Start with the obvious. The right man won, right? Liam Cameron was never going to win that fight. I picked Ben Whittaker to win. I didn't pick him to win quite as emphatically as he did. Now, the stoppage, I think, slightly prematurely. Health comes first, I get it, but I also think you've got to give the fighter chance. And you didn't really give him chance to recover. He just got wobbled. Ben Whittaker came onto him extremely strong. That's going to happen. He didn't even get knocked down. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was out on his feet. He was trying to clinch. I'd like to have seen it go on a bit longer just to see if he could recover slightly, maybe get, tie up in the clinches, take a knee even. I'd have liked to have seen it not stopped like that. Just as I say, give the fighter his chance. Maybe he recovers. And we saw in the first fight, Liam Cameron comes on stronger as Ben Whittaker starts to tire. And that would have been the game plan. Whether that storm early, and try and come onto him in the latter sort of stages of the fight, round 4 onward. That would have been the game plan. It was round 2. You've got to give him that chance to just weather the storm, recover from the punches, clinch up a little bit, and then see. And look, if he doesn't recover, then you step in, absolutely. But I think it was stopped a bit too early. I don't think it was a good stoppage, He wasn't like he was knocked down or out cold on his feet. That's my opinion. But health comes first. The ref called what he saw, played what was in front of him, and stopped the fight. Okay, for me, what happened afterwards is exactly why I, along with everybody else seemingly, doesn't like Ben Whittaker. The guy's got absolutely zero class. And right off the bat, I'm just going to say this. Anybody saying, cut the kid a break, give the kid a chance, let the kid off. He's a 27-year-old man. Do you know what I mean? He's not some young up-and-comer. He's not, fresh out of the amateur scene. He's got Olympic pedigree. Yeah, he's 27 years old. There's none of this, cut the kid a break. He's not a kid. Let's stop playing this narrative. He's a 27-year-old man. Have some class about you. And then everyone going, oh yeah, but afterwards, he tried to make it right after. I don't care. You tried to make it right after because you've got people in your corner telling you what you did was wrong. But his initial reaction after he did that was to run over to his corner after that man had just been beaten and stopped to an elite coach and scream in his face. Whether he actually spat in his face or spit just came out, whatever it is, that shows how little class he's got. And then he'll sit there and everyone, and then what really wound me up was everyone sitting there afterwards saying, oh, well, after the emotions that he's been through, and he was saying it, my life's going at 100 miles an hour, you chose that. You played the villain. Don't now come and play the victim. You played the villain. And you had every opportunity in the build-up of this fight to sit there and go, do you know what? Liam Cameron, credit to him, better guy than I thought he was. But you chose a really nice guy like Liam Cameron to make him look like an idiot, to embarrass yourself with, do that thing in the head-to-head, the face-to-face with the egg, to eat food at the press conference and just be a really nasty piece of work, massively playing the villain so that you get the clicks, so that you go viral. And then after the fight, oh, what I've been through, my life's gone 100 miles an hour, and all his team saying, everyone's hating him, he's booing him. He played the villain. Don't now come and play the victim. That's not how this is going to work. You chose the villain arc. You could have absolutely turned around, or the villain role rather, you could have absolutely turned around, changed that, and decided to be the good guy or be better. But you decided not to, and that's on nobody else but you. So then after then win the fight, to run up to his corner and be absolutely classless, no grace in victory, no humbleness. You didn't win a world title. You beat what was meant to be a journeyman or a slight step up from journeyman. You beat that, and you did that in his corner. Your corner then turned around and said, let's not do that. So you stopped. Doesn't make up for it in my opinion, because your corner said that. You then got stroppy when you were asked about it in the interview. And you turn around and all these little pundits going, oh, well, give the kid a break. He's 27 years old in an amateur Olympic pedigree. I'm sorry, conduct yourself better. And then playing the victim after, I think, is so bad. You're going to sit there after and make us try and feel bad for you? No, mate. You chose to do that. And the way he's done that after, I think is just awful. Where do I see him going from here? Realistically, he's not going to step up all that much. You know, maybe Lyndon Arthur. I think even Anthony Yard's a step too high. Maybe Lyndon Arthur, Dan Aziz. You know, he's not going to fight Boatsy. He's not going to fight Smith. And good, because they would toy with him. The top guys, Morel, Benavidez, Bivol, Beterbiev, that's just food for them. He is food for them. That's not happening. Simple as that. That's not happening. So yeah, you're probably looking at maybe another fight around that level, because the reality of it is it was stopped too early. We didn't really see an awful lot. In fact, I'd actually say defensively he was pretty poor. Offensively, he didn't have much coming his way. He was pretty good offensively. Didn't have much coming back at him, and he still managed to get hit a fair bit. His defence was not great there, so you need to give Andy Lee that kind of time, I suppose, because defence wasn't impressive at all. So, not a big step up, maybe a slight step up, but in and around that level, a couple more fights. I think we'll really kind of see him paced now. I think we'll really see his career paced through. But for me, really cemented where I just do not like the guy at all. Really, really cemented where I think the guy's a nasty piece of work. Zero class, not humble at all. His team told him off, which is why he sorted it. And then trying to play the victim when he played the villain. I'm sorry, but no. Such an unlikable character. And that's why he got booed in his hometown. And he didn't like it. And everyone's like, oh, well, you know, he's getting booed now. And everyone's trying to make him feel bad for it. No, he deserves it. That's what he got. That's my opinion, people. You let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe. You know how all this stuff works, people. Peace.